Alright, so good evening everyone. So magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, mga masters and mga taga-edtech unit. Pasensya na kayo, I cannot do this live due to some internet connectivity problem. So ang ginagamit ko lang is ang Rocket SIM, wala pa kaming kuryente din. Then nag-genset lang kami dito sa bahay. So medyo limited ang aking time. But then I'll be using an hour of your time siguro to discuss some basic animation and music production. Alright, so again, so please bear with me. This is pre-recorded. So para diretso na lahat ang discussion, and then we'll be asking questions na lang if meron, I hope none, mamaya after the discussion. Alright? So I will be talking about basic animation and segue. If meron pang time, we will talk about music production basics, and then I will be showing to you some video clips from my last Popup Digicam 2021. Right? Then there will be some topics na medyo interesting doon. If meron pang time, I will just show it to you. Now, ang ating topic is about basic animation. So, disclaimer, this is very basic lang talaga kasi ito lang yung na-learn ko doon sa pag-start ng DepEd TV. By the way, sa pagsisimula ng DepEd TV, unang-una nasa music department ako, kaya medyo mas tumagal ako doon. And then napunta ako sa my post-prod kasi dito sa Bohol. Then yung English 3. So ang aming EP doon ay si Ma'am Cha Policarpio. And then si Ma'am Neri, nilagay ako din doon sa post-prod ng Team Meggy. So handle namin yung grade 7 na English. Then may mga additional si Mamigi sa akin, yung MAPI niya, MAPI 7 and 8, and I think TLE, some part of kanang doon sa quarter 1 MAP ASP din. Then pag quarter 2, nasa full subjects na kami ng grade 7. So sa lahat ng subjects kami ang nag-handle. So si Sir Well, yung aming offline editor doon, so siya lahat ang naglalatag ng aming mga videos, yung mga na-shoot na videos. Ang task ko is graphics, mga minors lang, mga basic graphics lang kasi may graphic artist naman kami doon, si Sir Wally. At sa ibang subjects din, meron din. Then, again, this is very basic. So, if meron kayong mga additional inputs dito, you can add na lang afterwards. Okay? So, let's start with basic animation principles. So, what is animation? So, animation pala is a method in which figures are manipulated to appear as moving images. So, para siyang mga figures lang or mga, should we say, animated or mga drawings na manipulate to appear as parang gumagalaw siya, appear as moving images. So in traditional animation, noon pa, images are drawn. So siguro yung Lion King, if I'm not mistaken, ginawa talaga yung drawing by drawing, frame by frame. And iba pang mga animations gaya ng, I guess siguro yung mga Yu Yu Hakusho, mga Ghost Fighter, or I don't know, Slam Dunk perhaps. Ginawa yun doon sa, or drone, I don't know, really, if, correct me if I'm wrong. So, images are drawn or painted by hand on transparent celluloid sheets to be photographed and exhibited on film. So, today, most animations are made with computer-generated imagery. So sa ngayon, medyo advanced na ang ating technology. So ginagamitan na natin ng CGI. So CGI stands for computer-generated imagery. Okay? So I will be showing to you examples of my task, my simple animation na ginawa ko sa English 3 ng Team Bohol post-prod. So, na-air din ito. So, I'll just play it to you some basic animation samples lang.
If you're looking for fun under the sun, get ready because we're going to learn English and be what you want to be. Soar high and see. This will be fun and exciting for you and me. Na 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 na. English is fun to learn. This I know, my friend, because every day, every single way, every day with you.
Hi kids! A wonderful morning to all of you. I am Teacher Herlin and welcome to a day that's filled with fun and learning. So get your pencil, paper or notebook as we take on to a new adventure. Do you have any idea where we are going in today's session? Aha! Let me give you a clue. It is a place where animals are raised and plants are grown for food. Do you know the answer? Correct! It's a farm! So come on, let's take a ride on the magic carpet and we'll take you to one of Bohol's tourist destinations.
Alright, so yun ang aming sample. So, kasi simula ko pa lang sa Deputy TV sa paggawa namin dito. So, again, kumaka pa talaga ako. Honestly, wala pa akong masyadong alam eh. Kasi my prior background was just shooting and just editing SDEs, yung mga CMD edit, or shoot ng weddings or kahit anong events. Then, now, napunta ako sa post-prod ng Team Meggy, then more on graphics ako, yung aking task. So ngayon, I'll be talking to you about some animations. So prior sa video na nakita nyo kanina, yung mga images are drawn, just like mga drawing lang, mga sample ng illustrations, then pinapagalaw using mga dun sa After Effects lang, ng mga simple na mga movements. Okay? I'll be talking to you about what is text animation kasi ito talaga yung task ko doon sa post-prod. So, text animation is a broad term in computer graphics. So, that refers to creating moving letters. So, sa video kanina, usually mga illustrations yon, mga drawings na pinapagalaw. Ngayon naman ay mga text or mga words na pinapagalaw. Okay, to creating moving letters, words, or paragraphs. So in animation, it relates to creating text that moves in some fashion across the screen. So simple text lang siya na pinapagalaw na ginagawa ng parang basic movement, art, ganun. So para hindi siya dull or buhay na buhay siya. Buhay ang text or buhay ang film pag may ganun. So within an area or by following a pattern of motion. So again, I'll be discussing to you this. Ito lang para ito yung pinaka-common na pinapagawa ni Ma'am sa akin eh. So basic film text based on the TV lesson videos. So full text graphics. So discuss natin to one by one and I'm showing to you samples. Then we have pop-up graphics, title card, then card gen or lower third graphics. So let's start with the full text graphics. So I'll be showing to you sample of full text graphics. Okay, yan. Yan yung ginamit ko siguro sa ASP ito. Oh, no. English pala. So, sa English ito. Above all, keep loving one another earnestly, since love covers a multitude of sins. So, as you see, cover niya halos ang buong area ng screen or cover niya ang buong frame. So, ang teacher broadcaster ay hindi nakikita pag ang full text graphics ang display. So, again, cover niya ang buong screen. Another example, okay. Next, bakit hindi ito nagni-next? Okay, ito naman ay sa activity ng English pa rin siguro ito. So, let me just fast forward. So, ito. So, just a simple text. Again, full text siya graphics kasi cover niya ang buong frame. And then, para siyang gumagalaw or may simple animation na nag-zoom, then zoom out and zoom in. Then ganoon, parang typing yung usual na effects na ginagamit namin. So, another one is this. Okay, task for today. Ito halos ang mga ginagawa ko, halos lahat ng mga subjects namin. So, taga-gawa ng task for today. Or sa Tagalog naman, ay mga gawain. Ganun. So, again, as you see, malaki siya. Yan ang full text graphics. Then, let's go to Popup Graphics. So, again, I'll be just showing to you samples na lang. Anyway, you'll get the idea.
So now bring out your pen and self-learning module. Ready? Lo and behold, it's time for...
Ito naman sa mathematics namin. Then, another example, as you see sa Popup Graphics, nandito ang ating teacher broadcaster and then yung mga pop-ups ay parang maliliit na text lang na lumalabas. In the same way, in the same manner na kasama siya sa frame. So, ito yung mga pop-ups. So, the difference between full frame graphics and pop-up graphics ay yung full frame cover niya ang buong screen. Halos walang nakikitang teacher broadcaster doon kasi awkward naman pag nakikita siya doon. Then, ang pop-ups ay itong mga maliliit na text na nandito sa screen. Ito yung mga pop-up graphics. Another example, sa ESP
Noong
naman.
nakarang aralin ay nalaman natin na likas sa ating mga tao ang kabutihan dahil nilikha tayo ng Diyos ayon sa kanyang wangis. Dahil dito, dapat lamang na ipakita natin ang kanyang katauhan sa pamamagitan ng pagpili natin ng tama o ng mabuti.
Okay, so yun ang aming usual na ginagamit sa Popup Graphics. As you see, may text dito. Then, sa likod, may background or template naman. So, usually kasi si Ma'am Meggy ay gusto niya na may bahay. Sabi niya may bahay or may template sa likod para mas lumitaw yung text. So, ganito, just a simple moving text lang. Ito yung effects niya. Then, yun lang. Simple exit din. That is Popup Graphics. Another example.
Noong nakarang
Yung self-learning module sa Pilipino at maglaan ng ballpen at papel sa pagsasagot ng ating mga gawain. Maligayang pagdating sa unang yugto ng ating aralin sa ikalawang markahan. Ang araling isa, refleksyon ng buhay at kahalagahang kultura at epiko ng Kabisayaan.
Okay. So, yun ang mga pop-up graphics. Under or last example sa pop-ups, ito ka ma'am sa English.
You are expected to define and differentiate a phrase, a clause, and a sentence. Differentiate the two types of clauses and write meaningful sentences.
Ito naman ay walang bahay. As you see, text lang siya pero naka-bullet. So kasi naman ang contrast nakikita naman 'di ba or mas klaro ang text kasi darker blue ang background, then I'm just using a simple white na may anong tawag dito? May shadow sa likod. Right? So, yan lang. Then, let's go to title card. Ang title card naman ay para siyang full frame graphics pero medyo may art siya or may animation. So, para siyang, ang trabaho niya ay to, to tell us kung ano na ang topic ng lesson. Especially sa mga video lessons na ginagawa natin sa DepEd TV or sa, sa Itulay. Pag may title card, ibig sabihin, yan yung subject or topic for this day. Okay, so again, isa siyang full frame graphics pero may animation siya para it makes the lesson more interesting. May elements siya na nakukuha din sa lesson. So, these are sample title cards.
And I definitely gotcha.
Yan, example, phrases, clauses, and sentences. So, yan ang topic for today. So, again, may animation siya gaya ng liquid. Okay? Ganun, splash. So, mostly ginagawa ito sa After Effects. Okay? Then,
And
another example.
Music.
Okay. Simple text lang. Pwede rin kasi ang background is medyo related sa music eh. Then naka-blue, then ito yung topic niya. Music 7, Music of the Cordillera Region, Palawan, Mindoro, and Visayas. So, para malaman ng mga estudyante kung ano na ang topic sa araw na ito. Okay? Those are title cards. Another one.
together, let's be math tibay, math talino, and math galing! Congrats!
Okay. So, ito yung title cards. Math galing. So, kita nyo ang elements ay mathematics din. May MDAS na symbol. Okay? Para naman hindi awkward pag, for example, ang topic is math, then mga elements mo ay siguro mga buildings, mga infrastructure na medyo related sa AP. So, parang hindi siya bagay. So, ganun. So, nag-relate siya sa topic. Alright? Then, let's go to Cargen or lower third graphics. So, usually naman, ito ay sa atin, sa DepEd TV, may project file na nito. So, ito yung Cargen niya. Sa Itulay din, meron na din.
Grade 7
So,
learners,
it talks
and
about the
welcome
name.
to another
Okay,
fun
like
and
that one. Mga lower third graphics na nasa baba.
grade 7
By the name itself.
for today's episode.
Then, yun lang. Then, proceed na tayo sa hands-on activity. I will be showing to you some basic simple principles or techniques in creating text graphics using Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects. So, let's start with Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay, so nandito na tayo sa hands-on part or some basic tutorial part. Okay, so sa paggawa ng graphics, unang-una, siguro pag Premiere ang ating gamit, so just open Adobe Premiere Pro. And then, ang una kong ginagawa ay pumupunta ako sa graphics area. By the way, disclaimer, I am using Adobe Premiere 2021 kasi nag-bug yung 2022 ko. Then, in-install ko muna. And then, nag-download ako ng crack version ng Adobe Premiere. So, by the way, wala akong internet. So, I'm just recording this one using Microsoft kanang sa iyang recorder. Windows plus G. Now, andito na tayo sa Premiere, some basic tutorial using Adobe Premiere. By the way, you can record like this using OBS or the Open Broadcasting Source. Then, ang una-una kong ginagawa pag nagmamadali ako, I will just go to Essential Graphics area. So, graphics. Obviously, maraming templates dito na downloaded sa Adobe Premiere. If you happen to have a license, so siguro mas marami pang mga mada-download na mga templates dito sa Adobe Premiere. Meron ding Adobe Stacks if you want to just click that, then go to free version if gusto mo ng free version, but if you have your account, pwede mong bilhin din yung mga graphics na gusto mong gamitin. So, just a simple tutorial ng paggawa ng graphics. I will just use na lang yung ating practice na maths, si Ma'am Jennifer. So, siya na lang siguro ang gagamitin nating teacher broadcaster dito sa tutorial na ito. So, just use her. Usually pala, ang una kong ginagawa, pag nag-green screen, so siguro isisegue ko na rin siguro yung pag-edit ko ng green screen. So, ito lang. So, usually pag nagta-time warp ako, just press R na lang. Yan. So, time warp yan. Then, just press Alt and then X para sa mga audio na hindi ka gamitin. Okay, so usually, ang una kong ginagawa, nandito ako sa editing. Hindi na ito sa graphics, pero hindi lang, isi-segue ko na lang. So, pupunta ako sa Lumetri Color. Hindi talaga nag-type, no? Okay, just go to... I don't know kung anong practices niyo. Siguro may mali ako or just correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first thing that I will do. And then, drag ko ang Lumetri color doon sa matte. Then, I'll go to color. And then, I'll go to some secondary color, yung HSL. Then, just i-click ko to. Then, go to the darker area. Siguro dito sa shadow ni ma'am. Then, I'll just play dito sa mga bar, saturation, hue, luminosity, dyan. And then, just give some little denoising and then blur. Then, I'll go to the most greener part. So, yan ang mangyayari ni ma'am. Then, ganun. Ganyan. Then, I'll go to... I don't know, tama ba itong ginagawa ko? Pero pwede rin namang dumiretso sa Ultra Key if you happen na madali. Then, go to Effects. Just get this color right there. Usually pala, hindi ako nagka-crop. Ginagamit ko talaga masking if you happen to. Mahirap talaga yung lighting, so nagmamas ako. So, I'll go to matte generation and then i-boost ko tong pedestal. And then, pag mayroon pa, then I'll go to mid, then i-boost ko. Pero sa case ni ma'am, okay naman. So, okay na yan. So, for basic graphics, dito sa Adobe Premiere Pro. By the way, para pag hindi same ang aking sequence or ano ba tawag nito? Yung video, yung sequence ko palang ginagamit ay DSLR 1080p 30 frames. So, for example, naka 4K ito. I'll just right-click and then scale to frame size. Okay? Yun lang. Then, dito ako usually naglalaro sa area na to sa FX control. No, si ma'am pala ang gagalawin ko. Sorry. Okay. So, dito, just move ma. So, take note sa mga safe areas. And then, I'll go to graphics. For example, ang gagawin natin ay pop-ups. So, hahanap lang ako ng pop-ups dito. So, again, I am using a crack version. So, this is illegal one. So, you can just drag that graphics right there. Then, obviously, malaki siya. So, just rescale. Then, I'll just put this graphics to the area we're in kung saan tumapat yung kamay ni ma'am. So, ganun. Just, okay. So, nag-apala yung kamay niya. So, for example, yan ang graphics. So, just click that. Edit everything. So, just click this type tool and then change everything you want to change. So, ganun lang. Then, rescale lang sa mga text. For example, ano ba sinusulat ko? Hindi mo maintindihan. Okay, another one is to again go to Essential Graphics, for example. And then, ang gagawin natin ay, let's say, full frame graphics. Hindi naman sa lahat ng oras nakasalalay tayo dito sa mga templates. Pwede rin namang mag-download. By the way, ang mga sources ko ay Canva and Adobe Spark. So, doon ako usually nagda-download. For example, ang gagawin natin ay, obviously, usually, ganito ang mangyayari kasi wala akong na-download na Bebas no regular na font. So, wala din akong internet. So, yan ang mangyayari. So, for example, ito, let's say, English 3. Gagawin natin itong full frame graphics. So, let's say this is episode 1. Tamang-tama talaga episode yung nakasulat. So, usually sa team namin, ginagamit namin na font ay Century Gothic. Yan yung font na ginagamit namin. Hindi kami gumagamit ng alfabeto. Sa ibang team, doon sa English 3 talaga, ang ginagamit yung EP namin, yung si Ma'am Cha, ay favorite niya yung alfabeto. Pero sa team post-prod na Team Meggy, ginagamit namin ay Century Gothic. Then, gusto ni ma'am na may background template. So, or sabi niyang bahay. So, Sir Leon, gawan mo ng bahay. So, ito ang ginagawa ko. I'll click shape and then naglalagay ako ng template. So, just play with the contrast na lang para mas lumitaw yung text. So, ganun. So, ganito ang mangyayari sa kanya. So, you can do this also sa episode number. Pero naka-white siya. So, just take note, just play with colors na lang. Same font ang ginagamit namin all throughout. We're just using Century Gothic. So, ganun. Okay. So, para mas lumitaw yung text. So, that's for mga mga graphics using Adobe Premiere. Then, another example also is yung mga lower thirds. So, let's take for example na lang yung ito line na Cargen. So, if naka-download na kayo nun, ito yung dinidiscuss ni Sir Ruel. Ito yung sinasabi ko na pag di pareha yung frame, ginagawa ko ay just scale to frame size. I don't know, you can scale naman dito. But gustong-gusto ko yung ginagamit yung scale to frame size. So for example, ito, just ang ginagamit para sa ito ay lato or lato. So dito, I'll just use na lang Century Gothic kasi wala pa ako na-download na lato. Nireset ko talaga yung PC ko. Nakaproblema ako nung last week eh. So, just use na lang same. Okay, agency pala to. Century Gothic. Alright. Then, bold. For lower thirds, SDO Bohol. Okay? So, by the way, sa team namin, na-assign ako sa Monday. Kasama ko si Sir Ruel. Ang aming color ay green. So, di ko matandaan kung ano yung tamang numbers doon. So, ito na lang. Gagawa na lang ako ng ibang green. Just bear with me na lang. So, I'll make this white sa text 2 para mas lumitaw siya. Ganon din. Same sa color. Just use this drop tool para makopya yung mga colors. Click OK. So, ganon. So, ito mangyayari sa kanya. So, lilitaw siya dyan. For outro, obviously, walang outro dito. Ginagawa ko, kinakat ko siya. Then, I'll press Alt. Then, put to the end. Then usually, right-click ko lang to. Or right-click. Then, go to speed and duration and reverse speed. So, ang ginagawa niya, nare-reverse na yung playback. So, ganito ang mangyayari sa kanya for outro. So, ito yung intro. So, another thing, pag gagawa kayo ng graphics, pwede rin naman. Just go to graphics, then new layer. And then you can play with this rectangle, ellipse, or if you have downloaded some files from Canva or Adobe Spark, you can also use that one as bahay or template. So in this case, just use rectangle. So obviously, ito yung mangyayari sa kanya kasi ginawa ko to sa previous na example. So ganito lang yung bahay niya, and then I'll write text. For example, same na lang English 3. So just put that there. You can rescale using this, but I'll just try to use na lang. If I'm too fast, just say na lang. But obviously you can't because this is pre-recorded. So, English 3. Perhaps ito yung ating title or pop-ups perhaps. You can use this. Lakihan mo lang. Gagawa na ito magiging title card na ito. Pwede rin namang pop-ups. So, ginagawa ko, just cut from front to end to just create an outro and intro. Then, I'll go to editing. And then, may mga presets naman ang Adobe Premiere. You can use these presets. But also, you can download naman maraming sources. So, for example, ang gagamitin ko ay zoom bounce in. Then, ang outro niya, zoom bounce out. So, ito yung mangyayari sa kanya. Okay. So, and anyway, you can nest that one if you want to control everything. Then, marami namang options din. You can reposition. Then, you can rescale. Okay? So, that's it for Adobe Premiere Pro. Paggawa ng graphics. Then, pupunta tayo sa After Effects. Okay, so nandito na tayo sa Adobe After Effects. So, again, isang disclaimer, isa itong crack version. Kasi, in-install ko lahat yung Creative Cloud ko. Then, I have degraded to or installed some prior version. So, ito ang 2021. So, wala itong Adobe Bridge. Kasi hindi ako naka-install ng Adobe Bridge. So, Adobe Bridge pala is isang essential na software para dito, para sa pag-transfer o sa paghanap ng mga elements, yung mga templates or mga effects. Pero gagawa na lang tayo ng basic sample ng mga graphics na wala yon. Pero again, I will be showing to you some videos na lang sa aking YouTube channel. Meron naman akong mga simple tutorial na ginagawa sa YouTube. Then, para sa mga tracking motion na text or mga 3D tracking text, hindi na ako gagawa kasi wala na akong time. Limited na ang aking time. So, ito yung Adobe After Effects. So, kamukha siya sa Premiere din. Sa color kasi Adobe siya. So, just click New Project. You can create new composition. Then, just type sample GFX. Okay, then click OK. Wala na pala akong ginagawa doon sa mga sensors doon. By the way, in this area, you can choose whether saan ang mas-suit sa inyo. For example, standard, ito yung layout niya. Then, kung beginner ka pa, ito, may mga tutorial siya dyan sa gilid. Then, default version, ito yung usual na ginagawa. Okay, so first things first ay i-on mo ang title save and action save. So, ito yung save areas ng After Effects. So, if gagawa kayo ng sa inyo talaga na graphics or simple graphics lang, you can just click this rectangle bar and then you can just lay out there. Then, take note, dito sa ibabaw, may fill siya so you can change colors. I don't know if makikita ba dito sa recorder ko yung mga other elements. Pero sa OBS siguro makikita to. Pero sa Windows plus G, hindi. Okay, perhaps ito yung bahay or template. You can add strokes if you want. Or like, for example, let's say white. Then, gagawin natin tong like big na ganyan. So, you can say, it's very same lang sa Premiere talaga. So, just add text. For example, imamorder natin yung English 3 all throughout. So, yan lang. So, click this fill color area and then wrong spelling pala ako sa English. Okay, again, same font ang gamitin namin sa aming team, Century Gothic. I don't know if nakikita ba niyo ang aking third element here. Then, bold. Then, rescale. Naka 54 ito. So, just have to put it like this. Or, pwede namang lakihan din. So, in adding shadow animation, you can click here sa effects and presets. So, pag na-click nyo yan, merong mga effects yan dito. Pag mag-search kayo, just type in shadow, for example. Drop shadow. Pag nilagay nyo ang drop shadow sa text dito, so, ginagawa niya ay may shadow siya. If tanaw lang yung screen, may shadow siya. Pero pag gusto nyo i-customize yan, just click this area here. Then go to effects. Then go to drop shadow. You can adjust the opacity. Usually pala, i-friend mo yung Ctrl-Alt-Z. Why Ctrl-Alt-Z? Because pag magkamali kayo, just go back and redo everything. Then, shadow color, you can just add that. You can add distance if you want. Then, softness ng shadow. You can customize pretty much everything here. Then, also, you can add that to the shape layer if you want to. Okay? Pwede rin naman. Yan. Let's try to find some bridge. Browse presets. Click mo tong tatlong lines na nandito. Then browse presets. Again, my Adobe Bridge is not installed. If installed yung Adobe Bridge, meron doon. Maraming mga effects. So, ito yung timeline ng After Effects. Naka-minutes pala ako siguro or seconds. You can customize that dito sa project, dito sa preferences. Then, I don't know if nakikita nyo itong preferences. Then, go to general preferences. Then, meron ditong mga preview kung ilang minutes dito sa display area. Hindi ko na lang siguro ipapakita to kasi I don't know if nakikita ba ng aking recorder. Okay, pretty much the same effects you can add. Ito yung timeline. So, ito lang. Then naman, ang export dito, ang export settings ng GFX usually are alphas. So, naka-alpha kami. So, just click File, Export, then add to render queue. Then, pag naka-render queue na, ang settings same. Best ginagamit namin sa lossless file. Click the lossless file and go to QuickTime. Naka-QuickTime siya, then RGB plus alpha. Ang aming channel or output channel is RGB plus alpha. Then, click OK. So, pretty much yun lang ang ginagamit namin doon sa graphics. Then, you can add mga graphics na ginagawa nyo sa Photoshop or mga templates, ganun. Just go to effects and presets. May mga warping doon. You can warp pretty much everything. Or, be familiar with the so-called keyframes. Ano ba yung keyframes? For example, dito sa text. Pag nag-path option kayo, or, ito, transform na lang. Sa transform. pag position, for example, if I click position and scale, may dalawang maliliit na diamonds dito. So, ito yung keyframes. Pag nag-move ako o nag-rescale, o for example, rescale and move dito, gagalaw siya. So, parang naglalagay ka lang ng time wherein kung saan siya nag-move. So, pretty much ito yung ginagawa ko for movements. Itong tinatawag na keyframes. You can add as much as keyframes you want to add. Ganon. Ganon ang ginagawa ng After Effects. So, isang sikreto ng After Effects pala, usually yung mga mahihirap na After Effects or mga templates na ginagawa ko ay pretty much downloaded yon sa, you can just search in Google naman or sa YouTube. May mga free templates ng mga effects. I'll be showing to you an effects na dinownload ko or ginawa ko, inedit ko doon. Just find ka ng templates na free para pag ina-upload mo, walang CC or hindi magaganon, walang copyright issue. Okay, doon naman, this time, I'll be showing to you some tracking. So, again, this video is downloaded sa aking YouTube channel. So this is pretty much text tracking and 3D tracking videos for After Effects. Alright, so hello YouTubers! So this is my second tutorial on Adobe After Effects 2020. So this time I will be doing 3D camera tracking. First thing I will do is to import your video. You just click the video source, then put it right here in this little icon, create a new composition. We'll be doing a little camera tracking on this tutorial. Alright, so here's my beautiful glide on Yellow Cab Pizza Company at Dumaguete City. Alright, here it is. So the next thing we'll do is to search here at Effects 3D Camera Tracker. So if you just put it right there in your video, click Analyze, just wait, and what is happening now is that your computer is analyzing the video composition and tracking every movements or every details in your video, right? So here it is. Here is the frame and the seconds left of your video, right? So the tracker is creating a sequence. Now it will be done in a moment. So after that, you will notice there's lots of dots in your screens. So here's the green dots, the blue and the red dots. So what is this red circle doing? So this will be your guide in your tracker. What I want to do is to create a little text right here below Yellow Cab Pizza Company. So what will be the next step is to click this icon right here, then right click your mouse, then create text and camera. So this will be my text. So what will be the next step now is to click this text area right here. Then by the way, you can move this text by clicking this selection tool, right? You can move that sideways, then you can move that downwards or upwards. So our plan is to create a little text below Yellow Cab Pizza Company. By the way, you can change the text by clicking this P icon. You just type Ctrl A in your keyboard, then create a text. So in this video, this yellow cab is in Dumaguete, so I'll be writing Dumaguete City, right? So what happens now is my font is too large, so we'll be changing this into something like that, but I don't like the font, so you may change the font styles depending on what is your preferred font. In this case, I will be just using this. Alright, you may again click this selection tool and move this text sideways and move this a little bit upwards. Alright, so here's your text now. Okay, maybe I will make this small. Alright, a little smaller, I guess. Or changing the font styles again into something like. Alright, so this is a live video. So I will not be editing this minor errors. So I guess this is the right font. So again, click the selection tool and move it right here, there. We tweak it using this rotation tool. What this rotation tool will be doing will be changing this into what is your preferred form of your text, right? So you may change that sideways. So if you will play your video now, so what happen is it will track that. Alright, it's a beautiful text and a beautiful tracking. Alright, you may change that the bigger one by changing the font style. Okay, much better. You are doing it for a title, I guess. Much preferred font. Alright, by the way, you may change the color. Whatever colors you want to change it, you can do it. It's up to you, right? Okay, I guess I'll be doing this. As I've said earlier, I will not be editing minor errors what I'm saying, because it will take too much time, right? So what happened is that I will be selecting a color, maybe what color will be like, maybe red, right? Maybe red, and put that downwards. Alright, this is now your video. And this time, let's talk about tracking. The first thing you want to do is to drag this video right here. I have a video, by the way, a drone video. Then what I'm going to do is to track a subject. Alright, so this case, let's do a text. Alright, let's track a text to sync to synchronize with the motion of our subject. Okay, the first thing we'll do is to get the video part that you want to edit, or the work area that you want to edit, and then click composition, then workstation, work area, and then that's it. Now you have the area that we will explore and do some editing. Okay, and then next is to click text, is to write text. You may type in whatever text you want to do. In my case, I will just do will type in my name. Alright, and then you may change the font styles, whatever you want to use. So in this area you have that font styles, font sizes. You may customize your text in this area, in this portion right here. So if you're done, so I have here now my name, so it looks like that. So our target is to track the text to our subject. So our subject is the boat that has two fishermen on it. Alright, so click the null object, create the null object, right click your mouse and then choose new, and then null object, go to tracker, then click your video, go to track motion. So this will create a track point area 1, then go to scale. Right, so we have now a track area point 2. So you may zoom in using your keyboard, just click shift and plus button, then we will track some areas. So now in my case I will track the head of the second fisherman. Alright, now we have a track point 1. We may enlarge that portion for a better tracking for your computer to analyze more, to have more area to track with. And select the second area that you want to track. Alright, the same points you may big, so you click analyze forward. Alright, so in this case, this is a trial and error. For some reason, it will the first try it will not work. If it will not work, so just do it again. Right? So you have now your tracking area. So if it is successful, you may click on apply. Then after apply, just link this using this whip flash, then go to null object and then connect that. So you have now we have now our tracking points, right? That's the end result of this tutorial.